Hello, little dreamer. I'm Lunara. Before we begin, let's get your body ready to rest. Lay your head down gently. Close your eyes if you want. Breathe in through your nose, counting 1, 2, 3, and breathe out through your mouth as if you were blowing out a candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, fresh air in through your nose, warm air out through your mouth, slow and gentle. Very good. Your body is loosening, feeling calmer. Now, listen to the story. Once upon a time, there were 2 siblings named Hansel and Gretel. They lived with their father, who worked all day as a woodcutter. One afternoon, he said kindly, "Children, go collect some thin branches for the fire, but come back soon. Don't stay outside until it's dark." They each took a basket and went into the forest. While they gathered branches, the sun sank behind the trees. Gretel noticed right away and said in a quiet voice, "Hansel, it's getting dark so fast." Hansel tried to calm her. "We'll be back soon, don't worry." But when they tried to return, they couldn't find the path. The sky turned black and the forest felt enormous. Gretel began to cry. "Everything looks strange," she said with a lump in her throat. "That tree trunk looks like an angry face." Hansel pointed at a large stone. "And that stone looks like a monster lying down." The branches swayed and looked like arms reaching out for them. The shadows stretched across the ground as if they were walking on their own. "I'm scared, Hansel," said Gretel with a trembling voice. "I'm scared too," he admitted. They hugged each other tightly. They breathed in deeply and let the air out slowly, trying to calm down. But the fear was still strong. Gretel cried out, "Let's run!" The 2 of them ran hand in hand until in the distance they saw a light shining in a window. A small white cottage with flowered curtains and smoke coming from the chimney. They knocked on the door, shaking. An old woman with a warm smile welcomed them. She had white hair tied back, a clean apron, and kind eyes full of sweetness. Her home smelled of fresh bread and hot soup. "Come in, little ones," she said gently. "You'll be safe here." She sat them at the table, gave them warm soup and bread, and listened carefully. Gretel explained, "We got lost, and the shadows in the forest looked like monsters." The old woman looked at them tenderly and said, "Shadows are scary because they change shape, but they are not monsters. They are the same things you already know, just looking different in the dark. When you feel afraid in the night, the first thing to do is take a deep breath, like this. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth as if blowing out a candle." Hansel and Gretel did it together. "I already feel a little calmer," said Hansel. "Next, say what you feel out loud," the old woman continued. "For example, I'm scared because that shadow looks like a monster." Gretel repeated in a soft voice, "I'm scared because that shadow looks like a funny face." The old woman smiled. "Very good. Now look again, but calmly. What is it really?" Hansel walked closer and looked. "It's the chair. Before it looked like a monster, and now I see it's just the chair." Gretel looked at another shadow. "And the funny face is only the curtain on the window." The old woman hugged them. "See, you just need to breathe, say what you feel, and look again. That way, fear becomes small." Hansel and Gretel felt calmer. They stayed for a while in that warm house until they heard a knock at the door. It was their father, with a lantern in his hand and worry on his face. As soon as he saw them, he ran to embrace them. "My children, I searched the whole forest. I thought something terrible had happened," Hansel spoke firmly. "We were very scared, Dad, but we learned what to do when we feel afraid." The old woman nodded kindly. "These are brave children. Fear of the dark becomes smaller when you look at it closely and don't keep it hidden inside." Their father thanked the old woman, his eyes full of emotion. "Thank you for taking care of them." That night, they returned home together. Hansel and Gretel went to bed, turned off the lamp, and held hands. Gretel whispered, "Darkness, I know you are not a monster. You are just part of the night." Hansel took a deep breath and added, "And if I feel afraid again, I will say it. I will breathe, and I will look more closely." They felt safe. Little by little, they closed their eyes and fell asleep. "I am Lunara, and with my quill I draw a little star just for you. That star shines softly and keeps you company when you turn off the light. If the dark ever makes you afraid, remember you can breathe slowly, say what you feel, and look closely. The little star will remind you that everything is fine and you can rest peacefully. Good night, little dreamer."